Well, welcome, everybody, to the very first edition of the Defiant Media Group and the King's Court. I'm trying to figure out why your video just came in. Can you refresh real quick because your video just got real fuzzy? So if you just refresh and come back into the session, I think it should clear you up all the way. How am I looking? Am I looking good? Am I looking fuzzy?
No, you're looking good. You looking
Okay,
good.
just refresh. I want to make sure you're coming through and that you got
Okay.
a clear thing going on. Well, I want to welcome everybody to the first edition of the King's Court, and we're going to get into some really, really good stuff tonight. Just give me a second. We're taking a few moments to share. There she is. There she go, looking good as she ever looked. How you doing, Sweet Pea? How you feeling? How you feeling
I'm
tonight?
fine. How are you?
I'm tired as a motherfucker, but I'm gonna get this thing popping tonight. I'm trying to tell you. You know out of everybody that today has been a whirlwind. Let me tell you, I gotta tell the world.
Yes. Go
Now
ahead.
look, y'all. Now I could tell I told her this because just a few minutes ago we just had a conversation about something I told her, and she asked me this shit again. But before she came on to the black table, I said, I want you to come on this Thursday night thing and do this thing with me because I said I ain't got nobody to do the show with me. She said, okay. Then I called her in on the Tuesday night show, and she thought that was the show I was talking about. So then I was like, no, I want to do the Thursday night show. So then she told me today. Let me tell you about today. Then she said, well, listen, I could do one or the other. I said, what you mean? She said, well, I could do one. I said, you didn't. She said, you didn't tell me. I said, nigga, I told your sexy black ass what I needed you to do, but you don't remember. I can tell right now when I give her something, I gotta write a note. And I gotta time stamp that motherfucker. So when I tell her, when she be like, you didn't tell me, I'm be like, wait a minute, let me second, let me go back and boop, boop, and I'm gonna send it to her and be like, you see it, didn't. But I love her though, because she has she has altered her life to be a part of your worlds out there. So if y'all don't appreciate her, shame on you. That's what didn't I give you a good introduction? If y'all don't appreciate her, shame on you.
Thank you. Thank you. It is a
And
shame. Shame on
and
them.
if I ask me one more day,
What?
what day she got to be on the show, I'm gonna kick her in her left titty and make her right titty explode. Y'all understand what I'm trying to tell y'all? I'm trying to tell she messed with my psyche this morning. But how you doing? You ready?
Sorry. I'm
You
sorry. Yes. I'm ready.
you ready to get this thing started? Because
Yep.
I think we're ready to get all the way into the bullshit.
Uh-oh.
Now, if you familiar with us on Tuesday nights, we have somewhat of a theme, right? As you noticed last week, we had our guy on the show, one of our co-hosts, and we got into one of his stories, right? So when you want to get deep, you're gonna tune in on Tuesday nights, okay? But when you want some just unadulterated foolishness, I'm trying to tell y'all, and she could tell y'all, I almost came on this motherfucker half naked tonight. I
Yep.
did. I got my robe sitting over there. But I said, you
Yep.
know what? I said, I told him the other night I was gonna come on here in my robe. I said, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna act like I got a little bit of God's greens.
I thought for sure
God's
you were
good
gonna do
sense.
it.
I
I
was
thought
about to come in
you were
here
gonna
butt
do it.
naked on y'all niggas tonight. But I said I'm not gonna do it. And then she went and changed clothes because she had something else on, and she got mad at me because I said when before the show, y'all don't know, I be on the air with her already. So she went off and changed clothes and shit. And I'm screaming in the background. I said, I changed clothes. She came back like, you changed clothes. That was another example of me telling her what I did, but she ain't paid me no attention. But I love her dearly. Um, let's get into it. Let's just go ahead and get into it.
Uh,
Have you been seeing what's going on with have you been following the Gunner trial, the Young Gunner trial?
no.
Okay. You do know who Young Gunner is though, right?
A little bit.
Okay.
Not
For
a lot.
those that don't know, Young Gunner is a rapper, right? And a few months ago, he got locked up on some serious fair charges, right? Uh, and what was the other guy name? No, that's Young Thug. Young Thug is the guy I'm talking about. Young Thug is the guy that got locked up. Young Gunner got released because he sort of like cut a plea deal or something like that. So one of the niggas that's on trial, they brought him into court. And I swear to God, if this was one of my co-defendants, I would have probably just went to my jail cell and killed myself right after seeing this. So y'all check this out. I'm gonna show it's two clips we're gonna watch. Y'all go ahead and y'all share some love. Don't just sit up in here and not say hello to me. I see somebody named Bobby up in here. I see a couple folks in here tune in. And did you hang up the phone? You hung up the phone.
No, somebody text. That was not me.
Oh Lord Jesus, you and your father. Here we go. Here we go. All right, well, here we go. I want y'all to watch this clip and tell me what y'all think about today's foolishness. Check this out.
What year was it that you recall first being active or being a member of rock group? You said you were around a certain age. What year was that?
I will rule that objection.
That means you can answer.
I had to be in about 6th grade. So whatever, what you about 11 or 12 in the 6th grade?
Would you tell the jury what year you remember first becoming or being a member of rock?
I'm trying to count. I'm kind of bad with math. That's why I ain't passed the math part of my GED yet.
Let me ask you a different question while you count.
No, one thing at a time, I'm sorry.
Okay. If you would, give us a rough estimate of the year you first joined or were a member of rock group. Were you a member in 2010?
If I was in 6th grade, I'm trying to put what year I was in 6th grade.
How old were you in 2010?
I was trying to do my math.
Don't do the math, let me ask you. What year were you born?
1993.
1993. So in 2013, was that an age of about 20? Do you agree?
2013.
Yep. 93, 2003 is
13.
10, 2013 is 20.
20.
Now we back up 3 years from 13, that puts us at 2010, which makes you about 17.
You're going too fast.
I'm so sorry.
I mean, even if he couldn't figure it out,
They was breaking the shit down for his ass.
disagree. Disagree. Agree with the age group, whatever group you want to.
Wait a minute. That was the first half of his foolishness, right?
Oh,
Watch this half. Now, if the first half didn't get you, I don't know what the fuck gonna get you, but this one right here.
turn it up.
What does snitching mean to you?
Okay, did you hear what the question was?
No.
What does snitching mean to you? I want y'all to listen to this answer. Listen to this shit.
Mr. Stevens, what does snitching mean to you?
It doesn't mean anything to me, but I'm aware of the term that you, yes, I'm aware.
What is the meaning of the term? What's the definition?
It doesn't mean anything to me, but I'm aware of the term.
How are you aware of the term?
I've heard the term.
How do you understand the term to be used?
I'm not aware of the term to be used. Yeah, indicating that a person is a law enforcement or something. Indicating that a person is law enforcement or some nature.
So are you able to use snitching in a sentence?
Yes.
Please use it the way you understand it to be properly used in a sentence.
I heard someone is a snitch.
And please explain how In that sentence, snitch refers to law enforcement.
I can't.
Why did you use it that way?
I mean, I've seen movies, and that's the direction that the movie was going in. Maybe even used the term. Maybe even got it from like movies. Yeah.
And the way you understand the term, is it a good thing or a bad thing to be known as a snitch?
I really don't fully understand the term.
Mr. Love, this might be a stopping point at this point in time, okay?
Yes, sir.
Given it's pretty close to noon, all right?
All right, now let me. You know you a dumbass defendant when the judge just say, "Hey, listen, we might want to just take a little break on this motherfucker. This nigga is dumber than dumb." And I'm just sitting there, like, if I'm Young Thug, what am I thinking if this nigga is my co-defendant? I'm just gonna I'm just gonna start counting jail time. I'm just gonna be like, shit, I know I'm going to fucking jail fucking with this dumbass nigga. Like, the nigga was born in 93, and his hair is grayer than mine. That goes to show that a lot of y'all niggas out here in the streets, y'all be thinking y'all ready for the streets until you end up in court and you sound as dumb as this motherfucker sounds. I ain't never, for the life of me, I ain't never heard nobody sound this dumb in court. Never. I've never even heard a criminal that did not understand the terminology when it came down to snitching. What the fuck was he doing in your organization? What was this nigga get?
Well, I'm trying to understand with him is that he didn't understand it, but then he used it in a sentence, but then couldn't explain it in the sentence.
Because he was using the sentence saying, "Oh, I know I've seen a cop use the term," but he don't know what the term means. He's saying, like, I seen it in a movie, but I can't determine what it means.
I was trying to understand, I know he's been in jail, but I wanted to know was he on something before he even
all them niggas was on something
into jail or something, because his brain cells gotta be shot.
All them niggas was on something. Listen, let me tell you something.
Gotta be shot. Gotta be.
This is the problem with today's youth. This is the problem with today's youth. When I was a young kid, you might have to worry about a kid maybe drinking a little beer, smoking a little weed. Nowadays, niggas is popping mollies before they even fucking graduate.
True.
They putting all kind of shit in their system before they even develop their minds, right? So when you get a motherfucker that has been programmed to be a high motherfucker his whole life, then you take him to jail and you take that dope away. Then you're left with the idiot that is there. That's the truth.
He said, I don't know what the word snitching means. I don't know where do y'all get that from? Where do you what?
They asked motherfucker plain as day. They said, "Well, do you know what snitching means?" He said, "Yeah, I know the term. I know what it means. When they said, "Well, come on, explain us what snitching means," because you could tell that the nigga that was sitting up there talking to him was like, this is a rough one here. I'm wondering if they trying to prove like he got some mental problems or something. But you cannot address mental problems with stupidity.
You can't. And then the cop that was behind him was just shaking his head like he can't be that dumb. Unless he was playing that dumb so he can get out of jail.
You can't play dumb that good. You can't play dumb that good. And the reason I say he lived his life out on the streets under this influence, under the whatever the fuck act he was under, right? But
Right.
once he got to jail, in the realism of the situation that he was in, that's why that nigga head turned. That nigga is 93. I graduated in 93.
I understand.
You understand what I'm saying? I
Right.
didn't get none of this gray until about 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, because I
That
didn't get
nigga whole
a
head,
little bit of gray until maybe a year ago.
that
So
nigga got his whole head and his whole face, and he was born in 1993.
it's the lifestyle that he's living, and a lot of them living. That's how come a bunch of us who were born in the 70s look way younger than the ones that was born in the 90s.
See, you got me ready to play a quiz on you. I'm about to test you. Okay,
Uh-oh.
he was born in 93.
Don't do that.
How old does that make him right now?
What, 93?
93.
I'm
This
going
really shouldn't be hard since we just went into 24.
2024. He will be, oh shoot, I did that wrong myself. 2024, 1993. He'll be 31.
Mm-hmm.
He was 30 when it came out. What, last year?
He got locked up when he was 30 last year. Last year.
So
And before that, you saw that nigga in the video. He was all cranked up and shit. That nigga hell was looking like no, that nigga didn't look like that. He was in the back with his gun and gang banging. You ain't look like that in jail, G. You didn't look like that in jail, G. You looked rather.
Mathematicians, come on with it. Come on with it.
I'm gonna tell you, I don't be no mathematician to drop a wrong number because I am going to roast your ass. I'm gonna tell you, your cell block needs to be right next door to that nigga right there. Right there. Ain't gonna even lie to y'all. I'm just that's what it is. Okay. Now, with this show, it's a little bit different. Y'all know with on Tuesday night, I picked the majority of the clips. So this young lady sent me a couple clips, and I'm about to play her first clip, and I'm about to see what kind of shit she got us watching today. Lord, here we go.
What's your deepest, darkest secret? I have a girlfriend who is a police officer. When she misses me, she just comes to arrest me in the presence of my wife and takes me away. Then she brings me back the next day and tells my wife, we are not done yet with the investigation. I'll pick him up anytime we want more from him. And my innocent wife will always say, Madam, God bless you for handling my husband's case with such care. I will make sure he's available anytime you need.
Wow.
Bro!
The plot of that is thick. Wow.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So we got a nigga that got locked up, or he got a woman. I'm trying to figure out if he got locked up.
So
I'm trying to figure out if he get locked up for real, and then he start fucking her.
No, the plot is he's cheating on his wife with a police officer.
With a police officer.
With a police officer.
I got that part.
So when the police officer wants to see him, she comes and arrests his ass and take him with her.
That's
and then if she's with if she's with his wife, she pulls them both over, gets him out the car, and takes him with her. And then brings him back the next day.
After she fucked the shit out of him.
The next day and say, well, he still got an ongoing case, so we may need to come back and get him again later on today.
Okay.
And then the wife says, oh, well, if he still got the case going on, just let us know and we'll make sure we drop him off at the police office.
This is my question. What the fuck is he saying when he come home?
I don't know.
I'd be like, what the fuck is your case? What is your first of all, I'd be like, what is your case number?
What's the case number?
You got to show me something. Like if I had a woman and a nigga just came by and it was just pulling my woman over, I'd be like, nigga, is you fucking my woman, G? You got to be. You got to be fucking my woman, and then she comes home in the morning? Oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
Unless she was more slicker and had her girls in on it who's on the police force, and every time she wanted to get with him, she had one of them do it too.
Okay, you know what that's called? That's called a conspiracy.
Hey,
That's a conspiracy.
sometimes your girls be on it, be like, oh, you want one? Oh, let me help you out. What we got to do? Pull them over. Let's go. Let's go.
Man, nah, man. That nigga needs to come clean. Because he's in a no-win situation.
Yep.
He's in. All right, if she's coming to pull up, if she's pulling up on your ass and locking your ass up for no reason but to fuck you, what is she gonna do when she gets mad at you?
Mm-hmm.
She gonna lock your ass up for real. She
Or
already
don't
coming to
come
pull
get
your
you.
ass over.
Or don't come get you. She got to come get him anyway.
No, I'm talking about the woman. The woman is the fucking. She will lock your ass up on like if you get mad at her and y'all get into it. What the fuck she gonna do? This bitch already feels comfortable enough to come stop you in the car with your wife and lock you up and say you getting locked up just to come fuck you. What is she willing to do if she's upset with you?
Probably really take you to jail. Like for real, for real.
See, listen, some pussy is dangerous. It is. Some pussy is dangerous as hell. Some shit you shouldn't get involved in. Like I understand, like some niggas like risky shit. I do get that because you know there's a part of me that likes a little risky shit myself, right? But when it gets risky to where the police is involved, you know, I used to date a girl. Remember I said something on the show about when we was talking about my first hurt? It came from a chick who father was a cop and she became a cop. And I'm so glad that I did not fuck with her because the shit she did to me when she wasn't a cop, I could only imagine the shit that she would do
if she was
a cop. I could only imagine. And then, like when I was a younger dude, they used to always say this. They said, police are the biggest whores that there are.
Yes. They said, my dad used to always say, do not date any type of social, like city workers, from policemen, firemen, CTA workers. None of them. He said, because they all ain't nothing but a bunch of hoes. I was like, oh my.
That's some shit. I wasn't ready for that clip. Like, I'm just sitting up here thinking if a motherfucker, if I was just out chilling with my girl and a motherfucker pulled me the fuck over and their whole intention was to do that. Like, oh man, that bitch crazy. That's not your normal crazy.
No.
That's not. It's oh my god. Can you imagine what the wife will feel like if she ever finds this information out?
Exactly.
Okay. All right.
Exactly. I don't even know. Okay. I've never been married, so let me put that disclaimer out. But I wouldn't really know what my reaction would be for me finding out. Because part of me will be, damn, that was smooth. You know, and part of me will be, one part of my side of me would be like, damn, that was kind of smooth. He did that to me. That was smooth. And then the other part of me would be like,
this nigga crazy.
This nigga crazy. Y'all crazy. Y'all gonna put me all in jail because I'm about to kill both of y'all. So we about to get it in tonight. We about to go all out. But yeah, but that other little part of me, that little vindictive part that comes out a little bit with me, I'll be like, oh, that was.
Nah, that's some shit you just got to come out like, look, baby, I'm sorry. I fucked up. I fucked her. This bitch is not locking me up. Like, this bitch is trying to kidnap me for 12. Like, think about it. That is kidnapping. Like, if the nigga don't know, I can see it. Like, see, it's one thing if you plan it out and you be like, all right, well, I'm gonna be on 35th Street tonight at 7 o'clock. You come swoop me up. That's one thing. But if this nigga has no clue that a motherfucker's coming to snatch him up for the night,
no clue. No clue. What if they was just, he could have been on his way to church. She just pulled him over.
It could have been an anniversary. It could have been anything. They could have been out on their anniversary. The nigga like, I'm just gonna snatch your ass up tonight. Fuck your anniversary.
Petty.
Celebrate it tomorrow.
Right.
Celebrate it the day after. Okay.
Right, because you about to get locked up tonight.
Okay.
Here's your serial number.
Okay, I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
You were younger at some point, right? Did you ever have a crush on like one of your mother's or your father's friends?
On my mother's or father friends?
Mm-hmm.
No, but
Hey,
I
now,
had, but I did have a crush on my mother's son's friend, like the
no, no,
mother,
no, 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 no.
like
Stay
that.
in the age. Stay in there. Stay where I'm
Saying
at.
the age?
Yeah,
No,
stay in the age bracket. Okay. Now,
no,
I want you to watch this.
no.
Listen. I want you to watch this.
Okay, go ahead.
This gonna fuck you up. Here we go.
Oh,
I told my mom's friend that I have a crush on her, and then this
So when I'm
happened.
done, tell her to come in. Hi.
When I call your phone, answer.
I did answer, and don't bother me up like a boy. I have manners. Stay in the hell here. What you want, Wayne?
Alright, so I'm gonna just keep it a buck with you. I'm gonna keep it straight up. I know you're my mom's friend, coworker, best friend, whatever y'all is, feel me? I like you, and I want to take us a step further.
Us? They could never be us. When we could be your mother. Your mother is my friend. We can't do that. You mad?
What does that have to do with me?
Look, a boy, you can't manage me, Wayne.
Listen, I can show you a lot.
Which is what? Buy me jerk chicken and peppers?
I mean, you Jamaican, right? We could go on a little jerk chicken date. That's how true it is.
Wait, I could cook jerk chicken at my house and feed you, make you burp. Remember that.
I mean, that don't sound bad at all.
Wait, I can't deal with you. Your mother is my friend. And you can't manage big woman.
Listen,
I could have birthed you.
remember Tavia, my mom's best friend?
Yeah, I know Tavia. She always pick you up from practice.
I put that down.
Wait, hold on. Jesus Christ. So you tell me all the time them Tavia come pick you up from practice. You and Tavia did that do things?
Of course.
Oh, no. I never see myself when I look at you. Maybe if I look, you can take a look at drink and beer things, but right now I'm someday where me I think about it with me and you can't do nothing, man.
Listen, Cash is your name, right?
Yes, my name is Cash, and you know that too.
Alright, listen, Cash. How about you come over next week? My mom leaving to go out of town, for me. So me and you have some alone time.
Meeting about it. I
You
don't know yet.
look good for me, and I do like the big. I can handle you. I can handle a lot for me.
You can't angle me.
How you know that?
Me can angle you. That may make you know. You can't angle me. But when I don't want to talk about this right about now. You remember Ella? Why? I don't know. I forgot to tell your mother this. I forgot to tell her.
My mom not gonna find out.
Oh, she not gonna find out. Anything I doubt must come alight.
Yeah, but not now. That's later on in the future. Yeah,
And,
future.
and when it comes out in the future, I meet like a clot. So I need to tell your mother say you like me from now.
I'm not gonna lie, Cash. You talking too much.
When me beat you, me a old woman for here.
I would love that.
Later. I don't have time for this.
I love your accent. It's so cute.
All right, little boy. Here you go.
So you gonna come over next week?
I have to come over next week. I have to see you. Remember, me and Carrie mother go to the airport.
And you gonna come over after?
I'll think about it.
Did she say I'm going to think about it?
He talked them draws off her ass.
How about she should have hung up after he started the conversation?
He talked them draws off her ass. Like,
How do you talk draws off a grown man? Look,
well, you know what it was? I'm gonna tell you what talked the draws off of. When he told her that he had already hit one of their friends.
yeah, that was it.
That's when she was like, "What? You know
What?
already?" You
You
know, they
already
used to say
what?
back in the day, in a relationship, you don't go around your friends telling them about the
Your
coochie that
friend.
you didn't get.
You not.
Because
That's
if you
still a rule
do, they automatically sort of be like, okay. She wasn't even interested in that little nigga until she found out that he'd already smashed his mama's friend already and her friend. So she know they work together. That's what it was. So all of her whoredom came out. And see, this is the sad part.
But this is the part
Like I
that
watch it now and I'd be like, that's crazy. But that was me in my younger age. I told y'all I was dating 20-year plus motherfuckers when I was, when I was 20, I had a 40-year-old woman. I had a 40-year-old, let's keep it 100. I had a 40-year-old wife at 20 years, like 21 years old, somewhere around there.
how did you do that? Is it like certain women that you all like some men can just pick out and be like, oh, I can get that one?
Well,
Or
see,
is
no,
that
for me, I'm gonna tell you what it was for me. I played the saxophone.
Okay.
And I got a lot of coochies wet playing my saxophone back in the day. I mean, a lot. A lot. A lot. A lot. Like because see, this is the thing.
Parker said, "Wait, what?"
Listen, I'm trying to tell you, like being a musician is okay. We got 3 levels of musicians, right?
Okay, go ahead.
We got your musician that's just starting off, right? Then we got your musician that can play, but they don't know how to play in front of people yet. They may still have a little fear in them, right?
Okay.
Then you got your musician that knows how to play. I found out I knew how to play in college. Like I knew I could play, but I didn't know I could play to the level that people liked it like that until I was in it's a damn shame. I was in God. Okay. At Northern, they got a gospel choir called the NBC.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah, I know. I was a part of it. So we were in rehearsal one day. Lord forgive me, I had smoked me a little weed. And I used to be a real hoodie wearer. That's all I used to wear back in the day. I used to wear hoods and stuff, right? So I sat back and I had the hood over my face, and it was another dude playing sax, and it was like we was jumping off of solos. But I didn't pay no attention because I had my hoodie down. But I did pay attention when shit started to hit me. I'm like, what the fuck going on? And I opened my eyes and I looked up and I saw everybody like, Playboy! And then I also saw a couple niggas on the side talking to their friends, like, girls, so. Then I messed, That I think I told you don't know this, but it was
I don't know this story.
the first girl that ever turned me out
Oh Lord.
was the girl from the choir because she heard that saxophone shit. And when I say she turned me out, she turned me out. She turned me the fuck out, G. I was completely turned the fuck out. I was looking when they used to say shit like you're looking for a motherfucking broad daylight with the flashlight. That was me.
So you was peeping through windows looking for it.
Man, look, I'm trying to tell you, that's the first nigga that I ever called him like, hey, what you doing?
They want to know, what did she do to you?
It was this guy. It's this game called The Truth. And I can't. It's like, okay, how can I explain the game? Because you're not supposed to tell the game unless you played the game, right? So basically, they ask you these questions, and if you get the questions wrong, you got to take off a piece of clothing.
Oh yeah.
So like basically, y'all see my shirt right now, right?
Yeah.
I have on like a beige sweater. And they would ask me, they say, well, you got on a green sweater. And I say, no, I got a beige sweater on. They be like, you're lying to me. Take it off. So while the whole time I'm sitting there like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm gonna get a game away. Check this out. The game is called The Truth.
Right.
They start the game off by saying, no matter what I ask you, you have to tell me the truth. So in your mind, you're thinking like, I gotta tell the truth. But the whole answer to the game is no matter what I ask you, you got to tell me the truth. So the answer to anything that they ask you would be the truth. I was too dumb to recognize that the truth was the truth. So I was butt naked in a chair with a blindfold on. And after she got me butt naked, man, she had her way with me. Yeah, that's about as good as I can say. She had her way with me. And I felt like I felt like I'm trying to tell you. When it was going on, I was like, I feel so. And that's the first time, I ain't gonna say what she did to me, but the first time I ever had it happen. And I was crawling, like college, they got the little twin beds in there.
Yes.
Yeah, well, she did something to me, that had me crawling up out that motherfucker. And the best way I can describe it is that my legs were still on the bed, but my hands was on the floor. Because I was literally crawling like a little bitch. I was like, what the fuck is she doing to me? Like, and all I heard in the background was, I just heard applause going off in the background. I was just, and after she did that shit to me, I went home, and I the first time I ever questioned myself after sex. I was like, I said, she really whored me out tonight. I said, I feel sort of bad because I went home. I've been whored, I've been like there was no other way to it. I completely been whored out, but I liked it. You know what I'm saying? So I was looking for this shit. I was looking to be whored out again, and she played me on, man. She played me so bogus, man. G.
So after she did that, she didn't mess no more. That was it.
No, she did it again, but it was always on her terms. You know what I'm saying? It was always on her terms.
I get it.
That's the shit I hated. It was always because I wanted it on my terms and I wanted it bad. I wanted it so bad. That thing. Ooh. Anyway, but let me tell y'all, that's enough of my little freaky line for the night. I'm gonna tell y'all nothing else that y'all don't need to know. This next one, I ain't gonna even set y'all up. We're just gonna watch it. Here we go.
What they don't tell you about BBLs is that the fat can die.
Mainty damn.
What do you mean? What do you mean the fat dies?
Those are all fat cells. Those fat cells, from being disturbed, from being moved, from being spun, and all the things that they use to it,
original
environment, they can die. Your body can reject it.
Yeah. Right.
So it's not giving it the nutrients or whatever the it needs.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5 months after this, did my fat not die?
And what does that mean?
So it basically means you end up like peeing it out.
What?
But it's not like fat cells like that. Like you don't pee. Okay, so for example,
I know what you mean. It's like when you're losing weight.
Right, you pee it out, right? So like it just, I was
back to square one.
No way. And you know why I was off? Because you know how dangerous a BBL is.
Yeah.
I've heard.
It is the most dangerous surgery.
Yeah, it is.
Because the amount of arteries and veins and all that sort of stuff you have in your arse, right? At any point, they can nick an artery. If fat goes into your artery, you're dead there, bum.
Yeah.
Because it's going straight to your heart. Because before this, I was like, oh yeah, do what you want, do what you want, do what you want. Don't do a BBL. Don't do it.
The cheeks you have now, your cheeks.
These are the cheeks that I had before I had my BBL.
No, you're mocking it. If these is your cheeks now,
What did you want? You took the piss.
I wanted
There's no
it.
way. Do you know what's so mad? I thought you went and done another BBL.
No, everyone says the same thing. When I saw my hips come in, I was like, wait, this is what I was saying to my mom I wanted years ago, and it came through naturally.
Okay. Would you get a BBL?
No, for what?
I'm just asking. I don't know. I don't know what you got going on in your insides. I don't know how you feel about your body.
No, I think I'm very proportioned for my body, and my ass is proportioned for it. So that's it. But I think if I was to get more butt and my hips are wide, it wouldn't even look right.
Like, this is what I didn't know. I didn't know that it was that damn dangerous.
It's very dangerous. All the surgeries are dangerous. All of them.
So we got motherfuckers out here risking their life.
Because y'all men want booty.
Wait a minute. No. Because see, this is the thing. Men can like booties all they want to, but it's got to be the woman that goes get that motherfucker done to their ass. So I want and I like Rolls Royces, but I ain't got one. I ain't tripping though. I want it, but I ain't got it. I ain't tripping.
But most men, all you hear on music, booty this, got a little waist, got a big ass, bend on over, touch the floor, the window to the wall. They don't be, and all women see and hear all day is shaking ass, twerking ass, these jiggly looking asses, whatever the hell, I don't know. And
I disagree with that.
I don't know.
I disagree with that. With your method and what you're saying right now. Ever since I was a little nigga, I've heard the terms niggas ain't shit. From the beginning of my adulthood and dealing with women, I've been hearing niggas ain't shit from the beginning. That don't make me say, you know what, I ain't shit. Fuck it, I'm gonna agree with them. It don't make sense. So if it don't go for you, don't do it, right?
Exactly.
So if you feel the need, if you feel pressured because you hear men say that they like a nice ass, right? Because guess what? A man likes a nice ass. Just like a woman, if we said, would you rather pick a nigga that looks like he been working out and got a six-pack and a big dick and all this other shit, or would you just pick a regular nigga that just looks like he just, he blow up every time he eat? More than likely, you would pick
blow up.
Yeah, every time he eat. So more than likely, you would pick the more attractive built man, right? Especially if he had a nice attitude, treated you right, fucked you right, everything was right. You would like him. You would like a nice little nigga that look good, right? When you go to the movies and shit, and you watch the movies and the nigga take his shirt off, y'all be sitting there like, ooh, shit. Every time I go to the movie, the motherfucker take their clothes off. Every woman in the fucking theater goes fucking crazy. Niggas never do that shit. You think about it. When you go to the movies, right? And they have a sex scene, you never hear the niggas go, oh, look at them titties. Oh, look at that. You never hear that. But when a nigga takes his shirt off, the whole theater be like, oh my God, Jesus Christ. So I know that women are appealed to that type of man. But just because I'm not that, I'm not going to get no chest implants and nothing put in my body to please no woman that come on.
I hear you.
Especially now that I'm hearing it might kill my ass. No. I'll be an unhappy motherfucker with a little bit of chest all my life. Nick, fuck it. I'm not gonna put myself at risk for somebody else to like me.
Well, yeah, but that's the same way. Like a lot of women go get bigger boobs. A lot of women, with the butt part though, it is fat that they're injecting into the butt. And then sometimes the doctors may not have it adjusted right. So they may have one butt cheek up here, one butt cheek down there. Or over time, it drops.
So you can agree though, just because somebody likes something doesn't mean that you should alter yourself to fall into the appeal of someone else.
Exactly.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Listen, the first time I ever heard of a bad boob job and I saw like a picture of it, I was like, oh hell no. Especially like when the boob bust.
Yes.
Like if it busts, oh God.
Yep.
How much money did you pay for them to do that? And then how much you gonna have to pay to get it fixed? Even if you get it, even if you get it fixed or taken out or just have them corrected, it's too fucking.
It takes a lot.
And listen, women are spending more money. You think I'm playing? Where's this clip at? I'm glad I just said that because this is a clip of this lady that went off and cleared out her man's bank account.
What?
Listen, she cleared out her man's bank account for her to get but check it out. Check it out.
To me, man. You don't want to got a look at this dumbass bitch, bro. No, stop touching me. Don't fucking touch me. I don't love you.
Please stop.
Don't bro, stop talking to me. I don't give a about none of that, bitch.
Please.
I don't give a about none of that. I don't give a about no please, no needs, no none of that shit. How the fuck I supposed to tell Lisa about this shit? My baby mama I already argue with my baby mama about child support money. When you took my last $20,000 that I had to my name, and you went and got a yeah with that shit. How the fuck, bitch? I can't see my fucking son no more because you. How the fuck I'ma see my son now because you raggedy ass? That raggedy ass shit don't even look right. That shit don't even look right, bitch. Your legs don't match none of that shit, bitch.
I will work it
Punk ass man, bitch. You should have went and got man, bitch.
I will work it
Move.
off.
Hey, get the
Don't leave me.
don't touch me,
Please
man.
don't leave
I told you
me.
stop touching me because I'm not
Please
your
don't
fucking.
leave
Don't touch me, bro.
Don't leave
Don't
me.
touch. I'm a bitch. Stop touching me.
Sorry.
Ain't no I'm sorry, bro. Go on, quit touching me, man. That shit look tacky as man. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Stay right there. Can you stay right there, please? Get the in the car and move around.
Whatever you want me to
I don't
do.
give a You took my $20,000 when you got a stop
Babe,
touching me.
this
Get the
is
fuck
our
out
investment.
No, ain't no fuck out of bitch. How the fuck down investment? I ain't okay that shit. I'm trying to buy houses and property and shit. You gonna go buy get a BBL behind my back? Ain't no job. You will never.
All right, now I'm gonna tell you this.
Wait, before you start, wait. I was trying to see what it looked like because he was like, it's totally messed up. So he said that the ass didn't match up to her leg.
Yeah, he's saying the motherfucker looks ridiculous. That's what he's saying. And he's saying he paid for something that he don't even want. $20,000.
What all did she get done? Just her butt?
Her ass.
When she spent $20,000 for her ass?
$20,000 to get her ass done.
Oh Lord, Jesus.
Now
he kept talking about, you ain't gonna let me see my child. She ain't gonna let me see my baby. You took the child support payment. You out here and your what he say? He said your ass don't even match up the legs.
But it didn't. Like, think about it. It didn't. Oh man, look. I understand and look, I understand wanting to be beautiful. I understand it, especially women. I understand y'all raised off of the beauty aspect. I get it. Y'all, when y'all look kids, y'all be running around putting makeup on and shit, running around in heels and shit that don't even fit you and shit, trying to walk around and do shit. I get it. Y'all are built for beauty, right? Y'all are designed for beauty. I get that 100%. But I don't get what I do not get is you going off and taking money from your husband. You taking money from this nigga then worked to put $20,000.
Exactly.
And if you think about it, she looked extremely young. So that was a brother that either he been hustling or he been working his ass off to get $20,000, and he said he wanted to pay a house off.
Yeah.
And you gonna put it in your ass? You gonna put a house in your ass? Let's just think about that for a minute. Would you be happy if your man came home and you was married and shit, and he said, "Yo, baby, I just went and I took $20,000 out the account to enhance my dick."
I'd be like, N-word what? You did what? With what?
That's my
money? Oh no, you need to take that back because I don't need all that.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't need all that.
$20,000.
I need my money.
Wait a minute. $20,000 for an area where you're supposed to be shitting. You got a $20,000. The bathroom ain't even. You ain't even got no $20,000 ass toilet to sit that $20,000 ass on.
But what is the part of Yolanda brought it up. What did she mean by she'll work it off? What was that about?
Bitch, how long is it gonna take you to get that $20,000 back?
I don't know. She made it seem like she about to go shake some of that ass.
Well, shit, she might as well now. You might as well go shake that motherfucker. And listen, if I stay with you, I don't want the $20,000. I want $20,000 plus 15% interest.
There you go.
You done took my money. You done took my aspirations.
Let's go deeper. She took the money, used it for her own use. Now he gonna have a trust issue every time anything. The money, he ain't gonna trust her around the money. He probably want a divorce. He don't want to be bothered. It's a whole lot of trickle effect that she just started with this.
Period. Wait a minute. I got something else to add to that. I got something else to add to that. Because this didn't look like somebody had just got an ass job. So she probably didn't got up, left town, got her ass done, and she was getting and shit, moving and shit. I've seen motherfuckers that get the ass. They help me lay down. I can't move. I can't do it. So you done went off, then spent $20,000, and I believe you probably had a good time while you was out there. And you done came back home. Like, hey, baby, you see this? Bam, 20,000. I ain't fucking nigga up shit. I don't even believe in beating women. But if a motherfucker spent $20,000 of my money and is gone, and I've been working hard for it.
And you didn't know it was gone. How about that? You didn't know it was gone until she came back to show you the butt.
That's when let me tell you something. You know what I did? I'd have called the police myself and said, listen, I want to let y'all know I'm about to commit a crime, but it's going to be a crime of passion. And also, can we throw a little insanity in there? Because I'm about to fuck up. $20,000 gone.
Yeah.
Where would you like me to leave the body? I'd have called the police. Where do you want to leave the body? You want me to leave it right where I kill it at? Or do you want me to just drop it off at the morgue? What you want me to do? What you want me to do? And then when I went to court,
snap.
When I went to court and they put me on the stand, I say, listen, I just want to ask everybody in this room right now, if somebody stole $20,000 from you, what would you do?
There you go.
And I'd be like, I don't want no fucking, I'm like, look, prosecutor and defendants, I don't want y'all to ask me shit until everybody answers this fucking question in the courtroom. Judge, we starting with you.
Did anybody want to call in? You can at 605-313-5909. The code is 767-1749 with the little number sign behind it. Or you can write it in the chat. You wanted what's this? Margaret wanted Margaret?
Marquita.
Marquita. Hey Marquita. You wanted to know how long
Marguerite. I'm sorry. I thought I was reading somebody else. Marguerite.
Okay, Marguerite. You wanted to know how long? Well, I know like some people, if they go like over to Brazil or the Dominican Republic, they can, it's about a week or two. So if you got 2 weeks vacation, you coming back home. Okay.
But you should have look. I'm
So
telling you.
usually they bring somebody with them, like a person with them over there. So if, when they have the surgery, they have people in the room with them. And then some places have you set up and they can do all that. Don't ask me how I know all that. Doesn't know I know all that.
All right. Now, this next video, let me see who online. I'm gonna see who I'm gonna harass. I'm gonna see who I'm gonna harass right now.
Can be weak, so something's not right.
I think
at the front door.
I think I'm gonna fuck with all my listeners tonight. I believe this next clip, I gotta ask Felicia Rogers. What the fuck was she doing in this clip? Because I think this is Felicia or her cousin or her sister. Somebody she looks like Felicia a lot to me. I'm starting to think this is Felicia in the fucking video. But I want y'all to explain this shit that you're about to see. Because I can't think of no way to even set this shit up. Like, you know, I know there's a lot of kinks and shit in relationships that niggas like and shit. But this is the type of shit that I just can't understand. Check it out.
Tell him about the bitch you was texting. Tell him.
I wasn't texting nobody.
Tell him.
I wasn't texting nobody, guys. I promise. I promise.
Say thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys.
Hold the camera right. Let them see.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. 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 Thank you.
Okay.
Did you notice? I want to start here. Did you notice he was calling her goddess? So this is a form of he's paying to play for this shit. You understand what I'm saying? So I want y'all to just look at this poor pathetic man. This is the, you know, this is pathetic. Hold on, they ain't even showing because I think even the clip said like I can't even watch that shit no more. But this nigga is paying a motherfucker to punch him in his face and say, yes, goddess. Let me tell you something. I don't know what's traumatic has happened in this nigga's life, but something has had to happen. To have, and I ain't trying to be racist, but to have a white woman beating your ass and you in there talking about some, thank you, goddess, I'm sorry, goddess. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think like in real time how many of those I could have took before I would have fucked and lost my mind. Because he took about 13. And she wasn't giving him no little bitty.
No,
She was talking back like a nigga on the street.
Yeah.
And she probably ain't never had a real fight in her life. Not a real one. And she's beating that motherfucker's ass.
Now, were they supposed to be a couple?
No.
This is just what he wanted done.
If you notice, he kept calling her goddess.
Goddess, I heard that.
That's a sexual term. That's a BDSM term. Goddess. Yeah, that's some submission and domination shit going on right there.
Oh, okay.
So I can't get into wanting to be like, it's certain things that I get a lot of freaky shit. I do not get nobody peeing on nobody. Like, who was the first nigga? This is my question. Who was the first nigga that ever said, you know what? I'm about to piss on this motherfucker. And my question is, did he tell him or did he just do it?
Probably just did it.
And when the fuck did this become like a fad? Like, just
I don't know. I will probably shoot it. I'll hurt you. Don't pee on me.
Even with the R. Kelly shit, I said that's some nasty shit.
It's nasty.
I said that's some nasty shit. Like niggas like in the BDSM lifestyle, and I understand. Listen, if you into that shit, hey, more power to you. I'm just saying I don't understand that shit. I don't understand. They came. Remember a couple years ago they had 2 girls in a cup.
No, I did not see that.
Okay, let me tell you what this video was. This was a video of a motherfucker shitting in a cup, and motherfuckers was like having a toast and fucking with this. I'm like, what the fuck is this? What is this kink shit even register in the brain?
That's not kinky. That's just nasty.
Well, you know, I'm not trying to offend nobody, because if they call it kink, that's what they call it. But I just don't get it personally. Like, I don't get what is the personal. What turns you on about that? What turns a person on about, like, yeah,
that's nasty.
This motherfucker didn't shit in and piss. I watched the clip today, and I said, man, I ain't gonna even play this clip. But it was of a girl holding a baby, right? And she was talking about a nigga. She said, "You old bitch ass, pussy ass nigga. I used to go take a shit, and I come in there and you lick my ass, and I ain't even wipe my ass." And I'm just like, what happened to the days of get your ass in the shower before we get naked?
Yeah.
What happened to knowing the type of nigga that you gonna lay down with, and knowing if they just a nasty nigga or like, I don't get that.
I don't get it. I don't understand.
I'm gonna tell y'all a true story.
Uh-oh.
This is a true story. I'm not lying to y'all. One day I was with this one young lady, right? I knew her for a nice period of time. And one day she was saying she was getting ready to move and go out of town. I said, well, nigga, you know, let's go kick it before you leave, right? We went out and had some drinks and shit. And when I got to the crib, we did what we do, right? So I said, like I normally do when I'm trying to, you know, when I'm in some stuff, but I be trying to control all my body functions and stuff. I said, wait a minute, I got to go pee. Because I said, I think my dick is confused with whether it want to shoot or it want to just release. You understand what I'm saying? So I went to the bathroom, and I swear to God, this is the honest to God truth. I'm standing up, and this is so funny. Because men, when you take a piss, it's only like 2 things you do. You just sort of sit there and just be like, let me go ahead and get this out, right? So I'm sitting there pissing, and I hear the fucking bathroom door open. And the motherfucker got on her knees and grabbed my dick and let the pee go in her mouth and got over to the toilet and just spit that shit over. And I looked at that motherfucker. I said, I'm so glad I didn't kiss you.
I've never even heard nobody do that.
I said, I'm so glad we just had that little moment, you know, just. And then this is what she told me. Because remember I told you, I like to go jump in the shower and get fresh and all that shit. This motherfucker told me she says, man, she was doing something to me, right? And she said, no offense, but you smell too fresh for me. She got off on, I guess, the man I guess the natural sin of a man running around here all day and having, farted and shit and is all up in between his asshole and shit. I think that shit turned her the fuck on. And I was just sitting there looking at her like, I said, this is one night I have never thought I would ever, experience. And I pray to God that I never, ever experience nothing like this again. Because she was serious. Like, okay, have you ever seen somebody have a moment and you can see it on their face like it's a serious moment to them?
Mm-hmm.
Like, this motherfucker grabbed my Johnson and was looking at me like, and I'm like, I said, I said, I didn't get no pre-warning or nothing. This nigga just came in the bathroom, got on her knees, and I'm thinking she just gonna do some freaky shit, just hold it and shit while I'm pissing. This motherfucker said, and then said, right into the toilet. I said, she just took my manhood. This ain't
what
normal.
Did you do
God.
after that? Oh, that's the question.
I said,
what
God, this ain't normal. I've been doing this freaking thing for over 20 years, and I have never ever had my manhood taken like this, except for the time the girl had me on the bed and had me blindfolded. Like, that was the last time my manhood had been messed with. This, I was sitting there, I'm about to cry right now because I'm having flashbacks. Because the coochie was good. I can't lie, the coochie was good. The sex was good. It was just, it was the aftermath that I was like, wait a minute, you went through all that good moment with me, and to reveal this to me, did not even ask me, not even give me a hint, not even say, you about to go take a piss? You mind if I look? She didn't say nothing. So I know that there's people out there like this. You know what I mean? Like,
what if she would have said it?
I don't know. Like, if she would have said it, like, see, listen, I was so young. I was so young, right? That I may have tried it just because she, I'm like, I might have been like, nigga, I can't believe you're gonna do this shit. Go ahead, don't pee in your mouth. Like, I may have done it under that act. You know what I'm saying? Like, but just to have it happen, she's like, what the fuck? I'm not ready for this. How do I? Okay.
Was she black?
Yeah, she was black. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I just had to ask that question.
Yeah, she was a good church going. Look. I'm about to fuck you up.
I didn't know if she was black or not.
I'm about to fuck you up. I'm about to fuck you up. She was a good church going girl too.
Well, they always say church girl.
I didn't know, but I didn't know that they was taking piss with their communion. I did not know that. That was something new to me. Okay. I'm gonna move right along because y'all got too much into my life. I'm going ahead and move to the next one. I want to. Okay.
What?
I want you to listen to this conversation.
I was just very much confused.
I was confused too. Cassidy educated me and said, no, honey, you're straight. Don't you look at me like a woman? I said, yeah. She's like, so where do you find the word gay? And that's when I realized, yeah, I'm not gay at all. I'm an alpha male that's attracted to femininity, and that's exactly what I got right here.
Okay, so for those of y'all that are like, what just happened? We had a male, transsexual, and he says that he's not gay. Now, I want to say this first. I'm not bashing any lifestyle decisions, but I am questioning if you lay with the same sex, whether it be a male on male, male on homosexual, male on transsexual, Male on after when they had the surgery. If you had the full surgery, if you were born one way, and you
turn another way. I got
no. If you born one way and you still messing with the same type. So okay, let me give y'all an example. I know some of y'all is visual. Okay. Okay, that's one way. Then the other way we got is. Then the last one is. And I'm gonna put the little gooch. Wait a minute, this is for the gooch because they do the booty hole too. So this is what that is. That's the male on male, and they both got gooches. So it makes sure everything looks the same.
Did you say Gucci's?
Yeah, they got gooches, because they got these. This ain't no coochie. We ain't. So they got these, so they can do this and they can do all that. But if it's the same sex, how can you go around saying that you're not gay? That's my question. I wonder what y'all thinking. Y'all, if you watching this shit, don't just look. Is it gay or is it not gay if you sleep with the same sex with the like what we just saw, a male sitting there with a transsexual female, and he's trying to explain to his friends that he's not gay, and he's calling himself an alpha male. Is any of that confusing to anyone besides me?
I mean, okay, it's always been confusing. But I do say I will always consider that as gay. That's just me. Because you was born a man, you dating a man, but just because you turned into a female and you still a man, you're dating a man. So at the same time, to me, that's still gay to me. To me. That's just only me.
It's gay to me too.
That's just the same way. But that's just the same way. Like I was telling you last week when I watched my show, Love After Lockup, when the female is with the female, but this one female is transcending into a male. But to me, you're still a female.
Still a female.
So that to me, you still see to me is like you're a lesbian regardless. But let's see.
We're gonna go to school now, right? Okay, right.
Because I love
What is
everybody.
this called?
But
What is this called? What is this called?
Where are we at?
What am I pointing to? What is this called?
Your eyes.
Okay, it can be also described as a pupil, right?
Yes.
Okay. This is what? Okay. Has this ever been called anything else other than a nose?
Nose.
Okay, if I chop it off, they'd be like, nigga, you used to have a nose.
Right, you used to have a nose.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm looking at you right now. You got something I ain't got on the screen right now. You got two big old things sitting up under your chin, right? I ain't got them, right?
Right.
Okay. The only way for me to even get what you got up under your chest, up under your chin, is for me to
go
and get some type of surgery, some type of implants or something surgically done to me
to get them
to make it happen, right?
Exactly.
Okay. If I'm a male and I got this thing in between my legs and it grows and it's called a penis, right?
Right.
If I say fuck it, chop it off, I was still born with the penis, right?
Right.
Okay. Why is it we live in a society now, instead of people just saying, I want to be something else, I identify as something else, as opposed to saying, well, no, I was a man trapped in a woman's body. No, you weren't. You were a man that wanted to be a woman. That's how I look at it. If you are a woman and you walk around here all day long with tank tops on, right? You see what I'm saying? And you like to hang with the niggas. and you just so happen to get into it with one of them niggas, are you gonna have the same I'm a nigga attitude, or is the female and you gonna kick in and say, nigga, you a nigga?
Well, I don't know. The ones that come off like that, they be thinking, yeah, they about to.
No, I'm talking about when they meet somebody. See, it's a difference when they meet somebody that don't want to fight. Because we normally see that, like, look at that, and then you see a bunch of motherfuckers jumping on a nigga. But when they run up against a nigga that don't give a fuck and be like, nigga, you want to be a nigga? Okay, let me show you what this nigga shit do. Then we hear, oh, that's still a female.
Yeah.
If we were to go into, if they were to have a court case right now about transsexual strippers on the block and they get fucked up by another male, they're still gonna be like, you was a male that got fucked up by a male. Now, if you were a female and doing that same shit, but you got fucked up by another male, they're gonna be in court like, we know she's transgender. Or they're gonna call him he. We know he's transgender. But the laws are gonna ease towards you a little bit different because everybody knows you're a fucking woman and a nigga just stomped the shit out you.
Yeah.
The law ain't gonna even look at, the law ain't gonna say, you know what? Because you want to be a nigga.
That's when
we're gonna go ahead and cut him a case like he fought another nigga.
Right. They'll fall back on that one, I think, too. I think.
I don't
to get out of stuff, I think.
And they would. If you think about it in jail. King Von, right? Everybody knows about King Von in Chicago. Everybody knows about the murders and shit. And there was a video when he was in jail where he said some shit about being gay. He wasn't saying the shit because he was gay. He was saying that shit because he had beef with niggas in that pod. And he knew he wanted to go to another pod. Now, guess what? Now they're moving. Have you heard about they're moving homosexual men that are transgendered and they're putting them in female prisons now?
I heard something like that, but I still don't know how that works.
I don't know how it works either, because what happens? You mean to tell me this nigga with a dick ain't gonna never get his dick hard for none of these bitches in there one day? Is he gonna forget he transgender one day? Nothing about pussy.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah.
That's just, listen. That's the reverse of niggas that get locked up. They swear to God they never do nothing gay, but they do gay shit in jail because they around gay niggas all day. They around niggas all day. It's the
yeah. So you're saying like if they're gonna do that way, like bringing the guys in and they supposed to now be women into the girl side. So are they gonna take the girl ones who want to be men, put them on to the boy side?
I know they've been putting the niggas into and there have been situations where they've moved the transsexual into the female pod, and guess what? Somebody got pregnant.
Exactly.
Somebody got pregnant. That nigga forgot he was a transsexual for a few minutes and got him some real. Matter of fact, he changed himself from a transsexual. What's them niggas that try anything, they do anything? He's a bisexual. So which are you? Are you a transsexual or are you bisexual? Or are you a man that just likes men?
Yeah, I don't know. That's sticky.
I know I've made somebody mad right now because I know we got a lot of and I know we got a lot of ladies out here that, especially on my page, y'all ladies like the coochie. I'm not knocking what y'all like. I'm just saying, don't like the coochie and then call yourself a man. No. Even if you decide to dress like a man, even if you decide to go get physical stuff done to you, biologically, you're still a man. I mean, you're still a woman. There's nothing I can do about that. Don't get mad at me for calling a spade a spade. I wear glasses. She blind as fuck too. We can't get mad at motherfucker for saying, "Oh, you wear glasses." No, I don't. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You're blind and a motherfucker without them. See, shit makes sense when we talk about ourselves on some other shit, but when we talk about it, it don't make sense then, you know. I was raised call a spade a spade. All right, here we go.
That, but I think it's time that he gets a taste of something else because
Wait a minute. I'm gonna give y'all full screen on this one. All right, this nigga right here was, getting sentenced for some shit in jail. I want y'all to watch this shit here.
Appreciate that, but I think it's time that he gets a taste of something else because I just can't with that history. In accordance with the laws of the state of Nevada, this court.
Oh, fuck that bitch! Hey! Whoa, whoa, hey! Whoa! Hey! Hey!
What was the sentence? What was she trying to say?
What she was saying was, nigga, you guilty.
Right. But
And before she got the sentence out, he just jumped over that motherfucker and said, I'm gonna give you some of this ass whooping.
And who was the little the little person behind trying to hit him?
That was like a bait, like when he was somebody in the court. He just worked in the courthouse. He
just came out of nowhere, like, oh, I need the help. I need to hit her a little bit.
But did you see his punches? Was just like,
I thought she was about to say something else.
No,
when
nigga,
she said, I'm about to give
didn't
you
get a chance to say
something
goddamn
else,
thing.
I was like, what's she about to do? What did he do?
No, take that ass whooping. That's the slogan for the night. Take that ass
ran
whooping.
and jumped over.
That nigga, listen, that's what I was like. I was like, how high? Like, I'm not like supposed to fucking stand like on the ground.
They high.
I was like, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, every court I'd have been to, the judge sits up. I said, that nigga.
He got some hops. He flew.
This nigga need to be playing basketball or been in track or some shit. That nigga had some skills.
The flu. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, don't go to jail because I'm not coming to save your ass and jumping over shit to save you. I just want to let you know that I love you dearly, but I'm not gonna do it. Now, this is the second clip that you done sent me. I ain't watched it. And I'm wondering what the fuck it is. Because it looked like some cartoon shit. And I'm like, what did she send me? I don't know what the fuck she done sent me. So let's see what she done sent me, y'all.
Hey, Alexa, where's my dad?
Your dad is in a strip club in Las Vegas.
Ha! Gotcha, Alexa. My dad is in the kitchen.
Your mom's husband is in the kitchen. Your dad is in a strip club in Las Vegas.
Where the fuck did you find that shit?
Somebody sent it to me and I fell out. I was like, because I had to watch it, then I had to watch it again to make sure I heard it right. And then I said, oh, Alexa. Then tricked on his mama. That is not
mama. That nigga tricked on Alexis, tricked on everybody. Say your daddy's out here fucking around in the club and your mama's back there fucking another nigga. That's what it said. The only thing it didn't say is you are going to be in therapy in 6 weeks.
Right. He was ready to. He's like, no, Alexa, you lying. He's downstairs. He's like, no, her husband is, but your daddy is at the strip joint.
Oh, that's so fucking crazy. All right, here go the next one.
Look at them motherfucking booty cheeks. Y'all wanna know my Cash App card shit? Fuck, I'll show y'all. I don't give a fuck. Here go the back. Here go that. Fuck, look at it. Fuck y'all gonna do? Scam me, bitch, y'all broke ass.
Watch
this. I'm reality now. I'm in reality. On my...
What your dumb ass think was gonna happen?
Y'all spending my money. Somebody just spent $54 on Shein. Travell.
What's up?
I showed them my Cash App card, and they just spent $54.
Who's the dummy?
She is.
Who is the fucking dummy?
She is that she's
To
still
hold up a
online.
card.
Instead of trying to cancel all this stuff out, she
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
understand.
Wait a minute. This is the thing. sometimes they say folks get what they deserve.
Yes.
Because she came on the live to say, "Ain't nobody gonna get my shit." How dumb is you? You done just showed that motherfucker, and somebody said, "Okay, let me go back and watch this shit
screenshot
again."
it real quick.
Dumbass.
Somebody
Y'all niggas need to quit being so goddamn free on fucking internet, man. This shit gonna bite you in the ass.
Yeah, just like that other scam they do. Send me your cash app, or send me.
Oh, I get them all the time. I get them all the time.
Send them $200, and they supposed to send you back $2,400. And I was like, "Who's stupid enough to send you $200?"
Wait a minute, this is the thing, G.
Who was
They
it?
start off smooth as hell. They be like, "Hey, what's going on? You say, hey, I'm good. I'm chilling. Hey, I'm trying to help people." And then what they really do, they'll create a post on their page, be like, "Anybody that likes this, the first 10 people that like this, I'm gonna bless them with two that no, anywhere up to something." So then the motherfucker got online with me, and they sent me some shit and said, "You just won that." And I said, "No, this is why they got me." Said, "If you won $2,000, how would you spend it?" And I said, matter of fact, it was right before Christmas. I said, "Well, it's Christmas time. I get my kids some shit. Call it a day. I'll be cool." They said, "You know what? Because your answer was so good, we was only gonna send you 1,500, but we're gonna send you a whole 2,000." I said, "That's what's up." I already knew it was a scam. I said, "That's what's up." They said, all you gotta do is send $100 to get your gift." I said, "Well, explain this to me. How the fuck did I win something and you telling me I gotta give you something
Right.
to get?" I said, "Bitch." And then after they can't answer that shit, I just cuss out. They be so many bitches and dogs, and you sick motherfucker, and I'm reporting your page. I hope your dick fall off and all that shit. Because one guy hit me from. This is the crazy thing. You got to be careful nowadays, because now people, what they doing, they will go to your friends list, see who's in your friends list, get a picture of them, create another page, and send you a friend request as somebody that you already fucking know.
I know.
Somebody tried to hit me with my sister's information, and the way that they was talking to me in the fucking, I was like, "Wait a minute, man." I said, "This motherfucker ain't complained one time. They ain't asked me nothing about what I'm doing. They ain't said why I ain't called. They ain't the normal shit that my sister do. I ain't seen none of this shit in the fucking message, and the niggas asking me for some money. I cuss they ass out real good, G.
I be trying to understand, how do they get onto your page? Just say like,
so this is what they
turn
do.
it to you on the page that you already on, having a
What they do
conversation,
is,
and you sitting there, you thinking it's the person until they say, "Oh yeah, send me this," or they'll put up a game or something on their page, and then you know how friends you have, like, "Man, if you this and you that, how would you feel?" Answer these questions, and then they say, "Oh, well, you just won." As soon as they say, "Oh, you just won," I be like, "Okay, this person must not been on Facebook for a while. They didn't hack the account, pretending they must be that person." And then I be sitting there like, it's too much. It's too much.
Miss Felicia, you just said, "I get those men that want to be my sugar daddy and ask me for cash apps, so they can send me, so that they can send." No, what they want you to do is pay the doctor bills for beating their ass in that bathroom, like we saw a few minutes earlier, Miss Felicia. That's what they're trying to get their medical bills paid, Felicia. That's what they're trying to do in the name of Jesus. Okay. Now this next one, I want to know if this next clip, if anybody finds a problem with this clip. Because I shared it today, and some people was like, they saw a problem with it, and other people was like, "Oh, maybe she asked for it." And I'm like, I can see you getting them the gift just as giving it to them, but not for this type of shit.
What's in there? She talking about she think it's an iPhone. It's an iPhone, is it? No, it's not an iPhone. Jada just gave you an iPhone. Jada gave you your phone?
I got a screen for all this other. Now we both 20.
Yeah, it's my 20 though.
Now stop. Now you saw what she got for a gift?
The phone.
She got an iPhone. Now watch this. Watch the little girl.
You need to like, come on.
Both y'all do it. Same spot too.
What's it in? I told you not. I don't like tea. Slim tea? Really? Really? Be happy. Be happy. What is? Make sure her some slim tea.
Thank you.
Right.
What happened? What you mean what though?
Oh my.
What happened?
Okay, I know what this is.
What's that? That's something you wanted?
Yeah. It's something that I needed.
Oh, real?
Oh.
That I think.
How do you go from an iPhone to Slim and T?
How about why would you do that to your child? Period. How about that? That's what start complexing people because you body shaming her so young. You don't even know if she gonna grow out of that. You just like, oh, she gonna drink some Slim tea. Who does that? I will not, man. Look, daddy, non-daddy, whoever's mama's boyfriend or whatever was gonna get cussed out, and it would have came out at that age. I would have got probably my butt whooped, but I would have let everybody up in there know it. I would not.
What is the thought
unless
process?
he put it in that box to make it like a joke, but that's still not funny. That ain't funny. That ain't funny at all. Oh hell.
And then listen. Not only do you do that, you record it.
Yes.
And put it on the fucking net. Like
you
I
body
hope that
shamed her.
I hope that little girl pissed in his coffee.
You body shamed her. I don't know if that was his child. I don't know. But at the end of the day, you just don't do that. You just don't do that. Period. At all.
Like
and the mama should be ready to whoop somebody's ass.
I'm just thinking about when I was a kid and the joy that you get opening a gift.
Exactly.
And as a kid, we received toys and clothes. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. I understand this generation is different. They get a little bit more technical. Technology plays a different part in what they get nowadays. I get that. But you bought some Slim and Tea. Okay, on one side you bought an iPhone for a motherfucker, right?
Exactly.
That they'll be able to play with, jump on the phone, have phone calls, do this all year long. How long is that fucking Slim and Tea gonna last?
How about
and with it being a child, listen, with it being a child will go through that shit in 2-3 days. Because the child doesn't understand dietary stuff and stuff that they're supposed to take in the portions that they're supposed to take it in. That will be something that after the week, there's nothing left.
Mm-hmm.
So when they go to school and somebody asks them, what did you get for Christmas?
She'll say some Slim Tea. How'd that work? How that gonna sound in school? 9 out of 10. The kids there probably already picking on her because she's like a little chunky. No, you no. I have a whole attitude over here about that one. No. I do. I want to know where the mama was and what the mama looked like. Matter of fact, what the mama looked like and what the dude looked like.
But see, this is the thing.
Like that.
This is the thing, because the mama, I didn't hear a mama in the.
I didn't hear one either.
So I don't want to even question, because the mother may be a good person. I'm questioning the nigga that went to the store
And
to
that
buy
was a
some
good idea.
Slimming tea for a little girl that looks like they are under the age of 8.
Yep.
While other kids are opening up iPhones and they get to their gift. And you can see they was excited. They trying to bite it open. They trying to just rip it open. You didn't even fuck around and wrap this shit up. You had this shit sent to the crib and just gave it as a
In a bag. In the same Amazon bag. Yes. And then they wonder why people are traumatized at a young
that's beyond low down.
Exactly.
That's beyond low down. All right. Now, I gotta jump back to this male female thing here, right? Because I was looking for the clip earlier and I couldn't find it while we was talking about whether you got the Jimmy Jam or the Slimmy Slam. All right, watch this.
So you told people that I let you hit?
Call me over here for? Why would you call me
Why
over
would
here
you
for?
do that?
What you mean? Why wouldn't
I
I?
only told you about this, so why would you go and tell other people?
I mean, it was worth.
Like, bruh.
It was worth bragging on.
What do you mean it was worth bragging on? What does that mean?
It was good.
Okay, I'll let you get some. Like, why you just can't be quiet? This is why I don't. This is why. Like, this is why I don't. Oh
What you mean? Why you going so crazy about it though?
What do you mean? Why am I going so crazy?
You a girl at the end of the day.
Okay.
I mean, look, it was good though. Right?
I'm mad at you. Like, you still can hit again, but why you gotta run your mouth?
Just relax.
No,
like,
move. Why you
come
gotta
here.
run your mouth? Like, no.
I mean, look, only two of the fellas know.
Two?
And which one came back and told you though?
Quan.
You know Quan don't care though.
I was hooping with Quan, and here he go. Oh yeah, I heard it's wet. Why would you what is you telling them that for? They not.
I mean, because it's good, but I'm getting some though.
Okay, I didn't say you weren't, but what are you running your mouth for? Like, you just gotta be quiet. You have to be like, people not supposed to know that. Like,
Hey,
I walk
look.
around like I'm one of the bros, and now they, bruh.
But it's good though. You know, it's worth talking about though.
Okay,
It
but like,
is.
just keep that between you. Some stuff you don't gotta tell. You don't know how to shut your mouth.
You mad at me?
I am.
But we don't need to let this come between what we got going on though.
It's not coming in between anything because we still gonna do what we do at the end of the day. But I'm just saying, if this gonna be a repetitive thing, just shut up about it. Like, just shut up.
Oh, wow.
Okay, this is fucked up on so many levels. Okay, I want to start off by saying that my guy was fucked up by telling his other people what the fuck was going on, and he was fucked up for recording this shit because I feel like he was doing that shit to be an asshole. I do. I feel like he was being an asshole.
Okay.
But this comes back to my question. We got a young lady. And and I used the word young lady, she looked like she wasn't no older than 21.
Yeah, she was young.
If that, she might have been a teenager. You understand what I'm saying? So we got someone young that is professing to be a stud.
Right.
For those that don't know what a stud is the manly version of the female that gets into a homosexual relationship. Am I correct? It's the manly one. It's the one that would be or the one with the more bravado.
Okay.
Because there's always the soft and then there's the hard. Like, if you think about what I'm talking about. So
Yeah.
we got a young girl that lives as a stud that is secretly sleeping with the man and is upset because people know it.
It's a lot of that.
Is that confusion?
It's confusion, but it's a lot.
But is it confusion though? From her perspective, is that a confused state to want to to live your life as a male and
But still want sex.
and want the world to see you as a male and to see you with your other girls and shit, right? But then a nigga's cracking you solo on the side and you don't want nobody to know. Isn't that a little backwards?
That's still touchy. I mean, only because I know some friends who they had kids too.
But isn't it backwards? That's the. I mean, like, listen. If you profess to live your life one way, okay, I'm gonna give y'all a prime example.
Well, I mean, is she really saying that she's a stud or she is
She's a stud.
bisexual?
She's a stud. She don't want nobody to know nothing about this nigga that she fucking know.
And then what the funny part about the whole thing to me was when he said, "But you liked it though." That was the part that I was in here cracking up.
And what she say?
They ain't got nothing. Like I was like,
I
yeah.
do.
She said yes. She said she agreed that it was, but her whole thing was, "But you ain't gotta go out here telling nobody though." And then he said, "Then you telling them how I am, and now I got dude all up in my face. Now he want to try."
Okay.
See, that's what happened.
Okay, I got a question for y'all.
Oh yeah.
If y'all heard me say,
oh Lord,
live on the air, and heard me speak against having a drink and smoking, right? And you heard me talking about it all the time on the air. But then there was a video popping up.
that you taking a drink and you smoking.
Would I be looked at as a fucking hypocrite?
Yes.
Am I connecting the dots here? Like, I'm not trying to offend nobody. I'm just saying, if you're gonna be something, be it.
But maybe also, since she's so young, maybe she's still not sure exactly.
Well, see, for one, these kids are overly sexualized right now.
Yeah, and I don't understand
Overly
how they get
sexualized.
overly sexualized. But go ahead.
Like, I lost my virginity at a young age, but at the young age that I lost it, that none of my friends were doing it. You understand what I'm saying?
Only you.
I was the only motherfucker that I knew at the age that I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about when I got a little bit older, but at the age when it happened to me, I told my best friend, and he thought I was lying, and it was his cousin that I was hitting that took my virginity. So the time dynamics are different. Nowadays, when niggas is talking about what the fuck they doing, these little niggas is wild on the internet now. We laugh all the time because we'll watch a little clip of a little young dude cussing motherfuckers out, and these niggas are so advanced, but they're still kids.
Yeah.
Their development is not there. Their emotional development is not there.
True.
So to jump in or to allow, because now I'm talking about the parenting, to allow your child to live such a free lifestyle before they've grown up and had a development of their mind, it is the parents' fault that this child is so confused at the age that the child is now. I believe that, especially when you look at it on the scale of when you just see it every fucking where. You can't cut on the television show and not see nothing. Like right now, kid shows have homosexuality in it.
They do.
Do you remember when they first talked about the Teletubbies being gay and the uproar that kicked up?
Yeah.
Everybody went nuts. Well, guess what? Cut on the TV now. Cut on the Disney Channel now and just really watch the Disney Channel. So our kids are being smacked in the face with a reality of something that they're not ready to accept yet.
Right.
I'm pretty sure that whoever parents this was, if they see this video, I'm curious to what the response would be.
Depends on what type of parent they get.
Exactly. That's my point.
Because
that's why I said I'm curious as to what the response would be. Because
if you have a parent that is, probably more so on a Christian part background, it's probably like, yeah.
But they only have to be Christian because back in the
you know what I'm saying? Like keep it on. But then, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. And the
It
shit is so
confuses me.
nigga, and we grown as
So,
hell.
huh?
I said, and we grown as hell. And if
It
we
confuses
confused
me.
by the actions of the youth,
It
how
confuses
many of the youth are confused by the actions of the adults?
that part. It confuses. It just confuses me because it be like one moment it's like they this way, and then the next moment they may flow this way, and then what's the new word? The other word they use is fluid. They just every which way.
Listen, they changing so.
That word,
Listen,
period.
I remember back in the day, it was the LGB community. Then it went to the LGBT. Then it went to LGBTQ. Now this shit is so many fucking letters. I'm like, y'all taking over the whole fucking alphabet. They adding shit to it every fucking year.
Yeah.
So, oh my God, I'm not trying to offend nobody, but y'all are changing y'all moving the dial so much that y'all not even letting niggas get adjusted to the dial.
But also how the society has have everything set up and how they program our brains by watching TV and listening to stuff. It's so non looked at no more. It's like it doesn't even matter. So it's like it's like now, if you were to turn on your TV and you watch a show and you don't see one, you be like, "What's wrong with them? They ain't got what's going on?"
But see, this is the difference. Back then, my parents were very strict about what the fuck they paid for as far as cable and what the fuck I watched.
Yes.
Because my mom was like, I pay this goddamn bill. You ain't supposed to. When something would come on the screen, a sex scene would pop up on the screen, they would tell us to either leave the room.
Yep. Or close your eyes.
Or close our eyes. And I was a nasty little nigga. I had a cover and I threw it over my head. And then, some covers you can see through, I'd just still be looking. But I at least fake the funk.
Yes, exactly.
Nowadays, motherfuckers sit in the room with their kids and just watch it.
Exactly.
They don't give their kids any boundaries about what they should be watching or what they cannot watch.
Yeah. Or listen to.
Oh, that's a whole different conversation.
That's a whole, yeah. Because some of the music, I be sitting there like, some of the music, I don't even know what they're talking about.
Niggas talk about me all the time. They be like, your old ass in here paying for XM radio. I said, well, at least with XM radio, I can listen to what I desire to listen to, as opposed to being funneled with the very few black radio stations that we have and what they're gonna motherfucking make me listen to.
Yes.
I said I grew up with hearing love songs and Marvin Gaye and fucking Patti LaBelle, and also hearing Phil Collins. Like the way that music was, even when they had what they would be considered urban radio stations, still had a wide variety.
Yep.
Of what we listened to.
Yeah, they don't know more.
Billy Ocean, Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Yep.
What was the funky white band? The average funky white band. Like, it was so many different genres that you could choose from and say, I like this and I don't like that. You cut the radio on now.
Ooh,
every
trash.
fucking thing that you hear
is trash.
Is I'm getting high off of this. I'm fucking off of this. Making money like this. There is nothing on the radio. And then when you listen, then they've gotten
go way back
with
from the beginning clip, shaking ass.
Yeah, check it out. And then think about it. When we talk about music, right? Remember the word groups? The Barge.
Yes.
Earth, Wind, and Fire. Like New Edition.
Yes.
We don't get none of that shit now.
No.
What we get now is somebody that they're gonna pay for the moment to dilute the mind a little bit more. And then they're gonna move on to the next motherfucker and pay that motherfucker to dilute the mind a little bit more. Like the days of, like, Patti LaBelle is still touring right now, right?
Yes.
That generation will be the last generation that we see where we had child stars that still do it.
Yep.
Stevie Wonder. Clap your hands just a little bit. That was Stevie as a kid.
Exactly.
And we listen to Stevie. Stevie's still making motherfucking albums.
Yes.
Now, is it being played popularly to everybody on it? No, it's not, but he's still making albums. He's still making music.
Right. That's true.
The Migos. We won't hear anything about the Migos in 5 years.
Oh.
We won't. Like if you think about it, there are only like 5 or 6 artists that you can say have had a record career that has lasted longer than 10 years and has been a positive one. Drake is probably one of the only ones.
Yeah.
That made music 10 years ago and can still drop and be valid at this point. Rihanna ain't doing it. Chris Brown makes music, but it ain't popping like it used to pop back in the day. You can't think of an artist when you cut on the radio right now and be like, oh, that was my nigga 7 years ago.
I mean, Usher, he dropped that other song out. I like that.
But that's one of what we call he's at the gate. He's a gatekeeper.
Yeah.
He's one of those guys Oh, okay. Oh, I'm about to say something. He's one of those guys that's in that rumor of the Puffy thing.
Oh, yeah.
So if you think about,
yeah.
Remember I said they pay a price?
Yes.
That's the price he paid. We don't hear it. T.I. When last time you heard something from T.I.?
Haven't heard anything from T.I. since he had all them kids.
T.I. done said, fuck it, I'm gonna start doing reality TV.
Yep.
And making my money there.
Yes.
So the whole programming system, if you listen to what I'm saying, that we are programmed. When you cut on your radio, you are being programmed to what they want you to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
There is nothing. Listen, back in the day, you could cut on the radio and your parent could sit there in the car and listen to music. And then when someone come on, that she'd change the station, right?
Right.
Well, fuck it. If you in the car with your kids right now, the shit that you're listening to is the shit that they're listening to.
Exactly.
About a month ago, I played a clip of a teacher that is in preschool, and she was breaking down crying after class because she's in class trying to get them to, she's like, have fun time, and they trying to sing little songs and shit like that, right? She's trying to do kitty shit with them. They sitting up there talking about my pussy's pink, my booty hole's brown.
Right, because that's what their parents are playing. Yes.
It ain't like when we was kids and they would have grown folks parties and they would play their little music and hear Super Freak and all that other good shit.
Right.
Or even where the music had messages to it where you can listen to it but not really know what they was talking about.
Right.
Oh, now that you know exactly what they fucking talking about.
Now
my
it's
pussy's
nothing
pink, my booty hole's brown. You can't get no motherfucking
right.
exact
Nowadays, I told some younger people, I was like, you all don't know nothing about romance. Y'all music don't have anything to do with love. It's all about smashing and hitting and going. And then I said, by the time you all get around like my age or whatever, y'all ain't gonna have no music. You're not. Because it's gonna be trash.
All right. I came across this next clip.
Mm-hmm.
And this just blew the fuck out of me. This is like over in Africa or something.
Uh-oh.
And things are different on the other side of the world.
It is.
Like, I want y'all to hear how these guys gonna talk about this particular conversation. Watch this.
Guys, let's go. Some of them, they're not screaming. It's like they wanted to be raped, you see. She also grabs you see, no
it's
more
like
crying.
She's enjoying it, you know,
see.
even though she isn't, but it's like she's enjoying it.
Do you think it's right? Do you think it's right to rape?
Yeah, it's wrong. Yeah, it's wrong.
What about the consequences of what you're doing in terms of how that affects
Exactly.
the person that's raped?
Yeah, the consequences, we look at that all the time, because it happens. She might scream, people might wake up. A lot of people, especially.
I'm not just talking about. I'm talking about the emotional effect, the physical effect it has on the
Yeah,
girl.
yeah. Sometimes we know that we might rape her and wake up tomorrow with viruses ourselves, like HIV.
What about regretting what you've done to the girl?
I also do regret about it, because if she fell pregnant, what will be that baby's father? Who will be that baby's father?
But what about her personal feelings?
What in the?
They didn't have no. What the hell was this?
What the fuck, G?
What was this? What was this? What part of Africa was this in?
G. Listen.
Right, I said wow too.
In America, rapists try to hide
themselves,
that criminal side of themselves.
Mm-hmm.
We had 3 niggas that was cool and just having a regular conversation about raping motherfuckers. And then when he asked him, like, how do you, how does this make you feel? Do you feel bad about this at all? His response was, man, yeah, I be thinking about if she get pregnant and she want to come in and ask, they want to start asking who the daddy is. I'm like, whoa, nigga.
Right.
That's the only regret that you have in that situation, is that she might put a baby on you.
Right. What about the part when he said, she gonna scream, but they like it. They not saying that, but they like it. I'm thinking, so she's not saying no, stop, move, leave me alone, nothing, but she like it.
Oh my God. That.
And I know the USA sucks, but there's some other countries worse than here. And I don't think, I don't know.
All right. You ready for the next piece of foolishness out here in this world right now?
Oh Lord, I'm scared. Go
Now
ahead.
listen, like I hate when niggas say stuff and I be like, damn, nigga, you making all us look bad. Check this out.
You are the mother of a nigga child. I don't think you should have another man at your house.
At my house, and you pay bills in my house?
I mean, I help you.
When I need help.
Right.
But I can't have a nigga at my house.
Because I feel like he can do it. It's a shortcut. Why you calling me? He right
Why
there.
I can't get help from both of y'all? Because you my baby daddy.
That's really kind of like, that's soft taxing and finessing though.
I got
and that's unfair to the mother of my child who I'm with now.
How?
That's not right.
Why?
That's extra shit.
Okay, your baby mama, right?
Right.
What exactly are you doing for her household?
Whatever she need me to do. If she needs some help,
lights, groceries,
whatever she need from me.
She need the help.
Baby daddy, I need whoa. I'm short $150. I need $25. Zell me this. Whatever. I never say no. I always give it to her.
So because you do that, she can't have a nigga at the house?
No, it's just not right. He should be providing a shelter for you. You should go to his house.
What? I almost called him out just a minute ago.
Okay.
Like, no.
Okay. The only way I can describe this is
Idiot.
no. Check it out. This has got to be the reason. Check this out.
Okay.
You know how you having sex, and the nigga be like, "Oh shit, I'm about to come," and he try to jump out.
Mm-hmm.
I think some of the nut got in her, and all of it didn't follow through. Because this nigga wasn't born with it all. Like I was listening to his shit, and I was like, so if you get somebody pregnant, y'all break the fuck up. Y'all not together, but she got a baby.
He good with that. He'll help
You'll
you.
pay the bills as long as y'all both single.
Single. He's gonna help.
The second she get a nigga, you like, I ain't paying nothing no more.
But you know, there's a lot of guys like that.
And then when he said, wait a minute, this is the crazy part. And then when he gets another woman, he like, I'm gonna pay over here,
but not over there.
But not over here. You gonna help pay for somebody else's kids. Okay.
Yeah. I've heard guys say this because I don't have any children either, but I've heard guys say, oh, well, she got a man up in there with her. He can take care of all of that. I don't need to do all that because she already got all that. And then I've heard guys go to court with the baby mothers and be like, well, why I got to pay out my check some money? She good. She married. That's a whole man over there with her. What you need my money for? I was like, because that's still your child. No, they can go ahead and take care of that too. I've heard it. I swear I've heard it. It just sit there and amazing that you think that, oh Lord. Some guys think like that. It's crazy.
Okay. Now we just heard about what this nigga thinks about getting some coochie or whether he gonna pay for the kids. Now I'm this next clip, I'm just gonna let y'all know. I agree with this woman 1,000,000%. I think I played this a couple weeks ago, but I felt it in my spirit to play it tonight. When you got kids and they are over, I want to say 21, but I'm gonna keep it real. If your kid is over 18, your kid has no right to make this next comment.
Girl, I'm so tired of mom. Every time I turn around, she got her boyfriend up in this house. Oh my God.
What you saying? You don't like that your mama
always here.
What you saying, niece? You don't like that your mama always got her boyfriend over there?
No, I'm tired of that. Like,
let me tell you something.
I want to see him all in the kitchen when I'm in the kitchen.
Yeah, but your mama's
your
mama's a grown damn woman, and all of you guys are grown, really, niece. You and your brothers, all y'all 35, 36 years old, still living with your damn mamas. Still living with your damn mamas. If your mama want to have somebody all up and through her house, she can have a man all up and through her house. See, you damn kids, see, y'all think just because a woman get older, that we don't have no needs, that them needs are gone, honey. Older women still got needs, honey. You think just because your mama's 60 years old, those needs to be loved on and cuddled is gone. Your mama still got the needs to be loved on and cuddled, and you motherfuckers still living with your mama at 37. How old is BB? BB Jr. 39. Y'all still living up there under her damn roof, ain't paying shit. Y'all need to get the fuck on out her damn house. She can have who the fuck she want.
That's fine.
She should be able to walk butt ass naked in her house. Her ain't her damn man. If she want to walk butt ass naked in her house, that's her damn right.
Oh my God.
You grown ass kids need to get your lives together, get yourselves a nice person, and get the fuck on out her damn house.
Oh my God.
That's wrong with y'all. All the demands y'all putting on my sister is fucked up. It's whatever. That's her damn house. She can be with who the fuck she want to be in her damn house.
I heard you won't even talk.
Your New Year's resolution in 2024 needs to be to get your shit together and get the fuck out your house.
Okay.
Can't stay there forever. 39 and 30, 40 years old still living with your damn mama. That's ridiculous. She a grown damn woman.
I ain't.
Telling you, get your shit together in 2024.
I heard you.
Good.
I agree. I do.
I'm gonna go ahead and let you get the flow before I even open my mouth.
Oh, okay. I do agree what she said to them. Because first off, why you in your 30s still at your mama house?
One of them already damn near 40, 39.
I know, but even the 30, she said someone there was 30. Why are you at your mama house? 39. Why are you at your mama house? 30 anything. Why are you at your mama house? Matter of fact, how about this? If the mama ain't sick or the daddy's not sick and you're not there to take care of nobody, why are you there? Why are you there? Do that mean that you don't have a job? Or does that mean your mom is like, what is it called? Enabling you to
That's
learn.
exactly what the fuck it is.
Learn what to do, your skills and stuff like that. You don't know how to wash your own clothes, don't know how to pay your own bills, don't know how to cook, don't know how to do anything. It is time to cut the cord and let these kids go. Because if I had a child, You're done when you go to college. Don't come back here. If you go away to school, bye. You're done. What you coming
30.
back here for? The only way you coming back up in here is because you need to reset if you need to. If you need a reset, I get it. Reset yourself, but you gotta go. You gotta go. You in college. You don't want to live by my rules when you come back. No way. So why you back? Oh my God. No.
Now.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say this.
39 though.
Listen,
Oh.
this is what I'm saying.
Mm-mm.
When I made the comment a few minutes earlier, and I said by the time you 18, you because guess what? At 37 and 39, you can't tell me that they ain't doing what the fuck they want to do.
Exactly. But are they the question
Why
is,
you
are
living
they
in my
doing it
motherfucking house?
Are you doing it in her house or you going to your man house or your woman
And
house?
see, this is my question. I just wonder. Either one of these grown ass motherfucking babies paying any bills in that house? I would doubt it. I seriously doubt it.
That's what I'm saying.
And it amazes me how niggas get the umption and the gumption to feel that they could tell they parents what the fuck to do when you should be out taking care of your own shit.
Right.
You should be at 37, 39, you should and I'm wondering, do they got kids?
Oh, that's a good question.
I wonder, do they got kids while they staying in their mama house? And because one of them was a female. You could hear one of them was a female. And I'm like, do you got kids staying at your mama house trying to tell your mama
What to do?
she shouldn't be fucking Mr. Willie? And I'm wondering what Mr. Willie is thinking.
Why are these grown ass kids still at the house?
That's why, I understand helping out your kids because I won't say that there has never been a time in my adulthood where I had to go back to the house for a minute.
Right.
When I went back to the house,
reset.
listen, when I went back to the house, I promise you, the day I sat in the house, I was thinking about how the fuck I was getting up out of there.
Exactly.
Because I knew that the way that I lived my lifestyle at that particular point in time was not what my mama was on. And I knew that at some point in time, we was going to bump heads because I felt, guess what? I felt that I was grown, but I knew I was at my mama's house for the moment.
Yep.
So I had to be very tight-lipped about what the fuck I wanted to do. Did I do what I wanted to do? I did, but I went around certain avenues to do what the fuck I wanted to do. And I still heard shit that I did not want to hear, that I did not want to hear. But guess what? It was my mama's house.
Right.
So and when times really got rough and I did not have nowhere to go, I got the fuck up out of there. I slept in my car. I did all kind of shit because I recognized that was my mama's house. I could not go in her house and tell her what the fuck to do in her house. Trying to help me get myself back together because that's what she was doing.
Exactly. I don't know. Maybe I'm only going off the clip. Maybe. I don't think so though. They don't seem like they were doing all of that. Maybe she was doing it, helping them out, and they just got stuck. Or these fools ain't never
37,
left the
39.
house,
No, 37,
and they
39. Let
still
me tell you
there.
something. 37, 39 is an age where you shouldn't want to live with your parents. It shouldn't even be a desire for you to even want to be around your parents like that.
Yep.
You should be listen at 37. There should be a desire to walk a house the way you want to walk around your house. When I come home from work, I don't even get. Listen, I'm trying to tell you. If I could turn the camera around, y'all would see it. But when I get past my house, there's a door right here. By the time I make 7 steps, I have already started taking shit off.
Yep.
throwing shit on the couch. I knew I couldn't do that shit in my mama. My mama was such a clean motherfucker. I couldn't leave shit nowhere. So guess what? At 39 years old, I don't want to hear my mama tell me nothing about. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell y'all this is the honest God
Your
truth.
clothes up.
This
Make sure your room clean.
listen, this is the
Wash
honest God
the
truth.
dishes.
Listen to me, Nick. About a month ago, my mama moved out of Chicago about 2.5 years ago, maybe 2-3 years ago, right?
Okay.
And when she did it, I knew she was listening to my auntie, and I knew it was gonna change, because my mama had been in Chicago since she was like 16, 17 years old, right? So the pace of Chicago and Memphis, Tennessee are two different paces.
Exactly.
And I also knew that my mom and my auntie don't necessarily get along all the goddamn time.
And this is her sister.
Her sister.
Okay.
So my mama moved down there a couple years ago. And then about 7 months ago, I got a phone call telling me she was moving to St. Louis. Because she was, she got something happened down there. That's all I'm gonna say. Something happened. And I still don't know what the fuck happened, but I know something happened. And she was like, I'm up out of here. She moved to St. Louis. So she called me about a month ago. And this is what my mama says. My mama said, I sure hate I moved down here to St. Louis. I should have just came on back to Chicago and we could have got a crib. And I said, Mama, stop. Ain't nowhere in hell. I ain't say hell because I said, but ain't nowhere in hell. Me and you gonna be able to live in the same house. Not at this time. Now, if you get really, really sick and you need taken care of, I got you.
That's totally
But
different.
just for us to just be living in the same house, oh no. I just told her, I said, Mama, I smoke too much weed and I smoke too many cigarettes for you to be around me. And I said, I'm not going out on my patio where I'm paying the rent to do anything I want to do. Now I know my mama was probably a little hurt, but I had to be real. We'd kill each other. She be in my shit and I be in her shit. She be getting too involved with me and my kids. I'd be arguing with her about that. Or I wouldn't be saying shit. So we'd be walking around the house mad as fuck at each other. So no, it don't make sense. It don't make sense.
It doesn't.
You a grown woman. You made a decision to move down there. I guess you got to deal with that right now. But I love you dearly, but I'm not gonna be doing that. I'm not gonna be doing it. I don't get it, man. I don't get today's parenting. It's a little bit different.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Okay. Our last clip of the night is something that should make everybody sort of happy if it actually ends up being true. Check this out.
Millions of Americans ringing in the new year with a raise. From coast to coast, a near record number of states are increasing their minimum wage. California is leading the way after Governor Gavin Newsom signed legislation to boost pay for fast food and healthcare workers. Carter Evans is in Los Angeles with more on the many ways it's already impacting workers and consumers.
As a delivery driver for Pizza Hut, Marcelo Sandoval was one of 10 million Americans looking forward to a raise in 2024. He qualified for California's new $20 an hour minimum wage for certain food service workers.
Who wouldn't mind getting an extra $4 increase in their pay?
25 states and dozens of municipalities across the country are planning minimum wage increases in 2024, one as high as $20.29 an hour, far exceeding the current federal minimum wage of $7.25 an hour set back in 2009.
Because of how rapid inflation has been the past couple of years, the minimum wage increases are keeping up with or slightly exceeding inflation in a lot of states now, actually.
But the bigger paychecks will come at a cost, especially at restaurants in California.
Your burrito costs $15 an hour. It's going to cost $17, I should say.
What's the ripple effect going to be?
Everyone else has to match, right? Because if you can work at McDonald's or Starbucks for $20 an hour, why would you stay at the kitchen at Olive Garden or even at Walmart?
Economists believe it could eventually lead to a slight increase in overall inflation and other unintended consequences.
You're not going to see that $20 an hour. Unfortunately, I won't.
That's because Sandoval is one of more than 1,100 California delivery drivers Pizza Hut franchises are laying off. Because they don't want to pay you $20 an hour.
Exactly.
So now, instead of looking forward to a bigger paycheck, he's looking for a new job.
I felt a little betrayed. I was like, but at the same time, I'm not surprised.
For CBS Saturday Morning, Carter Evans, Los Angeles.
Wow.
Okay, so we got some good news and we got some bad news coming up here. So what y'all got to recognize is within the next year, some people are going to receive a significant raise. Other people are going to get laid off.
Yep.
Get prepared for that now. Get prepared for that now. Because if you notice, Illinois was one of the cities or one of the states to receive that increase. Now, have we received it yet? Nope. But it's coming. And how is it going to affect you? So I know personally, because in this last year, I've had a job change. I've had a drop in pay. I've had all of that. I've had to get used to that. I'm hoping, because I do such a magnificent job at work, that I remain on the job. But it is time to start thinking about the future. If you don't think about the future, trust a brother that has had to deal with it. You'll be sitting there wondering what in the fuck is going on when the time comes. So, again, it falls in two laps. Some of us are going to be extremely happy in this next coming year or so. And a lot of people are going to be very unhappy. And that $20 raise is not covering all job positions.
Exactly.
So, do you notice? I tell y'all this all the time, and I'm about to get up out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you notice that every election?
Oh, election time, they do the stupid stuff?
No. This is how they're going to get some votes.
Yes.
Because the people that this is what happens. The people that are going to receive this blessing, they're going to vote towards the people that they hear that said, we're the ones that gave you that money.
Right.
We're the ones that care for you. The ones on the other side of the fence will have another reasoning for what's going on. But every year, think about what Donald Trump did. Donald Trump was passing out money like crazy. You forgot the PPP loan?
Oh yeah, the people that's still going to jail for that. Yeah.
The PPP loan.
Yeah, I didn't fall into that one. Thank you, Jesus, for that.
I was so glad I had an actual business when I filed.
I had a business, but I didn't have all them people in the business.
No. It was certain ways that you could file that you didn't have to have a lot of people in your business. You had to file. But see, that's the thing.
I didn't even try.
That's the thing. We had a lot of niggas that ain't got even a job that filed for PPP loans.
I know.
Got that money, went down to Walmart, bought them a new television and some clothes, and that money was burnt through within a month and a half, and now they're gonna be going to jail. Why they telling other folks, we're about to give y'all a raise. And some of y'all niggas about to lose a job. All right, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed our very first edition of the King's Court. I appreciate y'all. I want to thank my lovely co-host, Miss Nikki. She will be here next week. The weeks that Miss Nikki is going to be playing a Vagrant with me, I will not be on the air. I just refuse to come up here and talk to y'all because I will end up naked. I will be trying to find things to do to make y'all look at my nipples and shit and tune in and share with somebody else. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in tonight. We've had a nice number for our very first show, and I expect it to grow. If you enjoyed our show tonight, please go ahead and share. If you have any show suggestions, all you got to do is hit me up and send me the clip. Don't tell me to go look for no shit, because I ain't gonna do that shit. If you got a clip that you think is interesting, then shoot it to me, and I will definitely bring it on the show. What did you feel about tonight?
I had fun.
Oh, you know who we didn't talk about? We didn't talk about Cat Williams. What the fuck? Are y'all up on what Cat doing right now? Cat is going crazy.
Cat, I have a couple of questions about that. It's like, I love Cat. I love Cat Williams. That's hey, he's one of them comedians up there with me. I love him. But when he came in and just shot up the spot, dude, just killed everybody. I was sitting there like, oh my God.
Well, see, you got to understand this.
He went through
you got to
He didn't
understand.
go through everybody, but a lot of them, I was sitting there like, really?
He went through Kevin Hart.
Did.
He went through Faison Love.
Did.
He went through Steve Harvey.
Yes.
He went through Cedric the Entertainer.
Yes.
He went through.
He sidebar Martin.
No, what's my guy who was in Friday?
He sidebar Martin. He didn't hit him directly.
Wait a minute, what's my guy who was in Mark Curry? Yeah, he hit Mark Curry. Chris Tucker.
I didn't hear that. Well.
Oh, they talked about Friday. Oh man, listen. If
Friday. Yeah.
If y'all have not seen this interview with Shannon Sharp, that nigga said, "Man, I don't think I'm gonna be able to have nobody on my show after the way you just went in on my phone." So you got to understand why he was even brought on the show.
Yes, because the other people was already on the show. Like
they were on the show first,
right?
So that's why he was like, "No," he was like, "No, let's get right to it." Like And I think Shannon Sharp wasn't ready for how quick he came with it. Shannon didn't even get a chance to set up outside of his introduction, and he was like, "Oh, that was a lovely introduction, but I want to know why the fuck you sat up here with these niggas and you let them." He's like, "I didn't know." You could tell by Shannon's reaction, because Shannon is usually a nigga that, if you watch the Shannon Sharp show, the Shay Shay show, he is very crisp with all of his guests. Nothing really surprises him. You could tell that, like, at the very first 30 minutes of this, he was trying to like, he was trying to be like, he was like, but he's funny. He's like, yeah, he's all right, but then when he started talking about the money,
yes, I
said, hey, he got a point. And when he started talking about Steve Harvey ain't been a comedian since, and I remember that time, like, did you ever hear the live thing that he did on Steve Harvey? Okay. It's probably about 10 years ago, right? Right when he, how long he said he'd been out. He challenged Steve to come on stage and to have a one-on-one battle and to find out who was the fucking funniest. And so that they could actually not only do that, but they could talk about each other on the stage. Steve declined. Cat went up there and just went the fuck in. Like from top to bottom. He just so that's why he was making references saying like, oh, Steve's a comedian. He says he's, he ain't a comedian no more. He does the Family Feud and he never really wanted to be a comedian. He always wanted, he's like, nigga, stop lying. He's like, nigga, I'll put you out of business. Then he talked about how he said, man, when he said, okay, Cedric the Entertainer, he said he's not funny. He said, well, that's why he fucked me up when he said this. He said, that's why you can't find Cedric the Entertainer on Netflix or Tubi. I said, God damn.
Golly. When he said that, I was done. And then when he said he was gonna we just go gut punch him, I said, oh,
yeah, he said he's gonna gut punch Faison. What was that?
And Seti, yes.
Oh man, yeah. So if y'all have not seen that
so
that
now
clip,
I want to go, and I was like, this weekend when I have some time,
it's 2 hours.
I am about to go and find.
It's like 2 hours and 25 minutes.
I'm going to go and find Comic View to see if Cat was telling the truth about that last comedy.
Yeah, you ain't
Because
gotta wait
I
till next
went
week.
to
Okay, you ain't gotta wait till it. Hold on, give me a
See,
second.
but I went to the Kings of Comedy,
No,
and I know exactly what
no, I
comedy,
just
you know, the thing that
saw
he said
this too.
about the spaceship. Because I'm thinking, okay, I
Wait a
didn't
minute.
watch Comic View that much, but when I
No,
watched it, it was funny. But I don't remember him on there.
I saw it. I'm trying to see that. I see.
So
Okay.
you know, people gonna dig that one up. They
No,
know
wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, G, they already done it. G, I'm trying to tell you. I saw it
it's
today.
already
Niggas
out.
posted it
Oh,
today.
okay.
Let me see my history right quick. Let me see my history. Let
And the
me see
part where
my
he said that he put in his contracts that Ricky Smiley had to always wear a dress.
Yeah.
Took me all the, and then he said that's the best way he can only act is when he acted like a woman. I said, oh my God. Did he
Yeah,
just say that?
he had no fucking all
Filter?
right, here we go. Here we
He
go.
have a filter.
Okay, you wanted to see it. Let me
I
bring
wanted
it
to
up.
see when he kept saying they used it for
I'm about to show you right now.
okay.
All right, hold on 1 second. God damn it. Y'all making me pull this shit up. Y'all making me do it. Y'all making me do it. Why y'all
This will be the last clip, y'all. This will be the last clip. I
trying
got
to be saved, but y'all ain't letting me be saved. I'm trying to tell y'all.
It's like good news and bad news.
I'm not the wrong
Oh,
clip.
yeah.
Wrong clip. Hold on. 1 second. I got the wrong clip up.
I was like,
Y'all
they
got
don't
my ass
use
excited and shit. I'm ready to go. Hold on. I got to do this. Bam. Yep. All right, then. There we go. Now we're going to expand that bitch like that. And who in the fuck is this? Okay, you see it?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh man, so I recently covered a video with Cat Williams calling out comedian Cedric the Entertainer on Club Shay Shay saying he stole a joke from him from back in the days. I'll catch y'all up with that later, but first thing first, initially I played the clip of Cedric the Entertainer doing a joke that Cat Williams said that was stolen from him. But since then, I did stumble across Cat Williams performing this joke on Comic View. Now I want you guys to be the judges. Let me know if you think Ced stole this joke from Cat.
You ever had your car radio up so loud that you couldn't hear the damn thing when it cut off? It looked like this. You flossing in a 6-shift convertible.
Alright, now once again, here goes Cedric the Entertainer doing his joke from Kings of Comedy.
They gonna move to the moon. Ain't gonna happen. Y'all move to the moon, damn it, we coming to the moon. Oh, we'll be right behind y'all in space shuttles with Cadillac grills, niggas. Niggas just rolling, one headlight out. Tags be all wrong. All bass. Y'all know we'll drive a space shuttle too. That's right up our damn alley. A space shuttle is long. They ain't scared no black folk. We'll drive a space shuttle. We grew up driving long cars. We'll drive a space shuttle like it's a 72 deuce and a quarter. We get us a cigarette. We be in a space shuttle like it's a 72 deuce. We get us.
Okay, so both of them was in a car. That's the premise of the joke.
Wow. Well, like I said, Cat will tell you in a minute he don't have to lie about nothing. He say he don't have to lie. You can look up everything you want to know. You can find whatever you want to find, because that was the video I wanted to find. I was like, I got to see it.
Yeah,
Because
man.
I remember going to the Kings of Comedy here in Chicago at the Chicago Theater. And when he did that joke, it was hilarious. Hilarious. But I didn't remember it on Comic View.
Yeah, because you got to remember Comic View during that time. It was a time that it was like when Comic View came out, it was like, what's that?
Right.
Then it was like, oh, it's popping. Then that shit got like, so I don't know what period that he did that show. I believe it was that early Comic View.
I think it was the early Comic View because it looked like it was in a live audience.
It was.
Because when they started watering it down,
they
were in the studio, and it was only 30 minutes compared to you almost had an hour to do what you had to do.
That's okay. All right, y'all. Well, we hope y'all enjoyed our show tonight.
Hope you all tune in next week.
She'll be here next week, but the following week she got me taking a break. Y'all ain't gonna see my face the following week because y'all ain't gonna see her face.
You gonna tell them why y'all not gonna see my face?
Nope. I ain't telling them shit. They gotta feel like I felt when you told me this shit. Like I was like, "What the fuck do you mean?" But then she came back. But I will. I'm enjoying myself. You motherfucker. I said, but she's so nice though. She's so sweet. I appreciate you, baby girl.
Thank you.
But y'all tune in next Tuesday. We'll be back with another edition of the Black Table Podcast with Shantae, and we got Ida. We got our man. We got the controversial Charlie that y'all heard this last week. Oh man, that Charlie's something else, ain't he?
Yes, he was.
Charlie shook up the room Tuesday night. If y'all didn't hear Tuesday night show,
it's out there. He shook it. Yeah.
Listen, it was so bad. Because they told me to play some music at the end and the shit got shut down. I'm so mad because I was like, God damn it. So I ran the show again. It's up there. But that motherfucker was serious.
Yeah, it was.
Y'all motherfuckers wonder why I be smoking weed on Tuesday nights and Thursday, because these niggas right here, they drive me crazy. I love them though. Yo, we'll see y'all next fucking Tuesday. We're going to play our new logo. Y'all go ahead and make sure that y'all tell somebody that we out here doing our goddamn thing in the King's Court. Bye, niggas.